So I just hopped off a coaching call with one of my clients, and we're talking a lot about time management. And that got me thinking. There was a time in my business where I didn't have time to go work out. I'm actually about to go over to Lifetime, and I was thinking, I used to not have time to go work out every day or like hit back and buy like I want to because I'm stuck doing fulfillment. I have to close this dude. I have to set this dude. I was working in the business, not working on the business. And one day I was so tired of it. I was okay, I'm creating a system to remove myself from the business and make it automated so it doesn't even need me. And that's exactly what I did. And with that system, we're able to reach 106K per month with me out of the business so I can do stuff like this and create videos for you guys to help you out. Things I actually want to do and, travel the world and at the very least get a workout in and buy my time back. So I'm going to show you guys everything I did and I want you guys to steal it and copy it so you guys can get your time back and get removed out of the business.
So the question is, how was I able to create a 106K per month SMMA completely automated and remove myself from the process so I can work on stuff which I love to do, like sitting down and creating this video for you guys. If I was still back then, I wouldn't have time to be doing this right now. Now, what did back then look like? All hats Derek. I was working on everything, no free time, constantly stressed. You can see a screenshot right there of my sleep scores every single day. It was terrible, 5 hours per sleep. I was working on every single thing in the business, wearing all the hats as you guys can see right there. Now, this is present day Derek. Removed, the agency's automated. I'm working on the business, making videos for you guys doing what I actually love to do, working on my schedule, not having to do more than like 5 hours of work a week, and having a clear mind to innovate and think of the next big thing. And honestly, not have any more stress. I haven't felt stressed like I used to in so long. And obviously with that, you're able to do higher leverage things to scale your agency to like 106K per month, where you can do whatever you guys want to do. Now, let me show you what I have planned here. We're going to be going over how to get yourself out of setting, closing, fulfillment, marketing, innovating, everything that I do today. So number one, let's just start off with setting, guys. Appointment setters. These guys are super important. This is how you get out of the setting and nurturing process. I pay my setters about 5% commissions on cash collected, so not including retainers, revenue share, or anything else that comes afterwards. Now, where do you get these guys? Facebook groups, that's a really good place to find them. There's other ways you can get them, but I like Facebook groups. Now, one thing I learned when it comes to setters, you always want to prioritize hunger over skill set. You can train someone to be a good setter within 1 week or even like 2 weeks if you really need that extra, but you can't train them to put in that extra work, to be a killer, to be hungry, to do those 1,000 dials that honestly it's an ass job. Setting is not a fun job. So how do you get people to call every single day without fail? They need to have hunger, and that's what you should be hiring for, not skill set. You can't train someone to be hungry. Now, what is their role, right? They book leads, they nurture leads, DM, email, they confirm appointments, and then they reschedule appointments. Now, I want you guys to look at this. This was me setting. Now, this is what a setter does. They have more time to put into this, into setting, into nurturing, which gives them more time to personalize, be super genuine with the leads, and give the illusion of a bigger business and obviously builds rapport with that. Now, what does that actually mean for the business? I'm getting a higher show up rate percent. The leads are easier to close, and I'm getting more revenue from it. So me removing myself as setter, the setter was just better at me than everything. I was getting my time back. It was a win-win. Now, what do you do for closing? It's a similar process, guys. We had 10% commissions on cash collected. You could utilize private recruiters. You could also use Facebook group or put out posts on LinkedIn, Indeed, or even run Facebook ads purely on recruiting closers. Now, what is their role? Nurturing bookings, sending content or memos, but as we all know, they're the chefs, dude. They make the money. That's me. That's a closer. They're cooking. They're making the money in those Zoom calls. Now, the closers, once again, gonna have more time than me, is gonna be better at closing than me. These guys, that's their job. That's their role. That's what they're good at. That's what they love to do. Personally, I don't like to close. They have more time to follow with leads and prospects. They once again give the illusion of a bigger business, adding more rapport. And once again, what happens to the business? Higher closing percent. You never have to hop on a sales call again, and you get more revenue. This is a win-win-win. Now, what do you do for fulfillments? I made another video for you guys on CSMs, or I don't know if this one's coming out before it. If not, take a look at the channel. But CSMs are client success managers, so that I don't have to do fulfillment anymore. We have people with base pay, revenue share. So essentially, the CSMs getting like 150 to 300 per client, plus 5 to 10% revenue share of what we receive from the client, which it brings their on-target earnings of over $10,000 per month, giving them a full-time job and so much motivation, ample time to bring good success to our clients and give us a good name. Now, this is me, and this is not the closer. My bad, guys. That's the CSM. They have more time to the clients, and they're experts in scaling the business. And what actually results from that? The clients are happier. That's number one. There's more attention, so there's higher sales and higher revenue that comes out of the clients. And like I said, we receive revenue share. The faster they can fix their problems, the faster they can scale, which is the faster they can get more revenue. And with us, with revenue share, we're getting more revenue too. It's a win-win once again. Now, what do I do for marketing? Marketing. Luckily, I love marketing. I'm a crack when it comes to media buying. But sometimes I'm busy with a project, I'm working on a big video, and I need a media buyer to just do something quickly. These guys can be contractual and once again optional. Lots of you guys aren't good at media buying. It's kind of why you're watching my videos. Now, if you're not, just get a media buyer. There, you can get them on Upwork, on Facebook ads, like I said, all the same other methods I gave you earlier, but they're experts in other platforms you may not know. They lead to less mistakes, and there's no need to learn a new platform like how do I use TikTok ads? There's someone who's been a professional in that field for 20 years already. Well, maybe not 20 years, but you know what I mean. And what do you get from that? Faster build outs for marketing. So faster you can put ads out. Saves time for you guys. And you get more time back in your business where you can just do whatever you want, something that's high leverage. Now, what do we do about innovating? I personally believe this is a CEO task. This is something I want you to be doing. I don't want you to be setting. I don't want you to be closing. I don't want you to do these things that you can outsource to someone else or honestly hire someone for $3 in the Philippines to do for you. This is something where it's CEO versus CEO. A business is only as good as its CEO. You need to be making sure you're staying ahead of competition, that your business is growing, that your team is motivated and you're ready to keep doing things and optimizing for inefficiencies. How can you scale revenue? That's where your skill sets should be used for. Now, content creation, guys. Content creation, especially as you can see, I'm going all in on content creation. I'm gonna need a content team behind me so I can keep pumping out as much as I possibly can for you guys. We can do pay per video, pay for thumbnail, like depends, like 30 to 50 bucks, so exactly what you're looking for. Very, very pricing. Now, what do they actually do? You can get them to do thumbnails. You can get someone to edit your videos, YouTube SEO, working on your description, copy, video chapters, even scripting out everything you see right here. Now, with that, you get so much time and so much more efficiency to just pump out content of such high value for everyone. They have software ready, you don't need to buy. They're experts in editing, so you don't need to learn a lot of things. And that gives you more time to put effort into the video and making sure it's something that's high quality. Now, researching, I think this is a very important CEO activity. Like, what's next? How do I be unique? How do I defeat the competition? How do I create a new offer? How do I, research and do something? What does my prospect want now? Do they even care about leads? Do they care more about appointments? What's a winning offer? How do I stand out? How do I beat everyone else? You're gonna see so many businesses that have all the capital, all the standing, blockbusters. That's one thing right there. These guys could not lose. They're at the top. But how did Netflix beat them? They researched the competition. What do people like? They like digital. They don't like this. And Blockbuster didn't want to adapt. They don't want to stand out. They don't want to be unique. They didn't know what's next. They stayed in what they were stuck in. And the CEO was ultimately the reason why Blockbuster got surpassed by Netflix. So the CEO should be leading this. You guys should be morphing like water. The CEO can't do that if they're stuck in the business and they're doing dials every single day, which a VA should be doing for you. So, Derek, do I need to hire to scale? Yes, yes, you do. Right in front of me, I have Iman Gatsi. You guys know this guy. He does not get on fulfillment calls, right? He doesn't edit his thumbnails. He doesn't edit his videos. He's not setting, he's not closing. You don't even see this guy besides in his YouTube videos. Maybe he hops on like one mastermind call once a month. But you guys are not seeing this guy. You know what he does do? He works on high leverage CEO activities. He's branding. He's innovating. creating new courses. He's leading his team behind the scenes. That's what you guys should be doing. That's what I'm doing. And I think everyone should be doing that if they want to scale. If you guys are afraid of making that jump, you're not going to scale. Now, if you're okay with being stuck at like 5 to 10K a month, by all means, if that makes you happy, do that. But if you guys have a mission, a desire to get the life you want, which requires a little bit more branding, awareness, or visibility, you need to be hiring. No one is going to succeed on their own. When it comes to business and quite frankly anything, you're competing against teams. You're not competing against people. When you're competing against Coca-Cola, it's a team of people. It's a board. It's not one single person. You're competing against Imangati. It's a team. You're not going to beat them just by yourself, and that's the hard reality. The faster you guys can get a team to hire, to scale, the faster you guys are going to be actual competitors and be able to scale very quickly. So I want you guys to just do less work for more results. But what is the highest leverage thing I can do? You guys all know what you can do. You just don't want to do it. For a lot of you guys, it's getting more clients. Now, yeah, obviously getting more clients, but how do you actually get more clients? Clients come from appointments. How are you going to be getting more appointments? This is one thing you guys can do right now, even if you don't want to do it. Just get in the work, go in the trenches and do it. This video is going to show you guys exactly how we got 300 appointments a month. I want you guys to start there and just keep the momentum going. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm going to be releasing more of this content, but I need to know you guys actually like it and you enjoy it. You can show me that by liking, subscribing, commenting, DMing me on Instagram, and I'll just keep posting all of this for you guys. I love giving you guys this help. I love giving you guys all my secrets. I love seeing you guys DM me and say, hey, I actually got my first client because of this one video. I love doing that for you guys. And I want you guys to let me know that you enjoy it so that I can keep doing it for you, or at least tell me what specifically you want me to be doing next for you guys. So if it's not too much to ask, go down, click subscribe, click like, and watch this video on how to get more appointments into your agency and become that CEO that focuses on high leverage activities so you can automate your agency and get removed out of it.